Alright, just want to do a little update. We're on our way to Denver still. I wasn't going to do a video until, oh man, I'm looking scraggly. I have to shave. Yeah, so I was going to do another video till after Denver, but I just wanted to show you something real quick. I'm here in Moab, Utah, on our way to Denver. Check out this view. Just stopped for a quick restroom break. And I'll tell you what, guys, we live in a beautiful, beautiful country. This place is just amazing. I'll tell you what, if it didn't snow like crazy here in Utah, I would consider moving here. It's just been nothing but beauty. So we just received our orders. After Denver, we're going to Los Angeles, California. And my instructor said probably after that I'll be ready to test out. So we'll head back to Salt Lake City after Los Angeles. Look at that view, isn't that pretty? So I'm excited. I'm pretty much done with my pre-trip. I just gotta get my air brakes down, which shouldn't be a problem. I'll have my pre-trip memorized by definitely by the time we get to Denver. I'm good. So by the time I get to Los Angeles, I'll be perfect. Just gotta work on my back a little bit more, which I should have down. Plus I'll have time to practice on the pad. I think we have 3 days total on the pad once we get back to Salt Lake for me to really hone down on everything. But that's it, man. I'm gonna get my test in here within the next less than a week, so I'm excited. So yeah, I just want to share that real quick, and yeah, I'll see you soon. All right, so we are about to leave Denver. We just dropped off our load, and we are heading to Fort something here in Colorado. It's about 80 miles from here. We're gonna pick up another load there, and we are heading to Los Angeles, California. It's about 1,100 miles, so it's gonna be my longest trip yet. And I'm not sure how much of that I will be driving, but I'll be driving some part of it, I'm sure. And once I get to LA, we're gonna pick up a load and come back to Salt Lake City because I am going to be finished with my PSD. I've got my pre-trip all but memorized. There's a little bit I need to work on. I gotta do some more backing maneuvers, but basically I'm done with PSD. Once I get back to Salt Lake City, I have a few days I have to practice with my trainer on the pad. He's gonna go over the driving test with me, some more backing, things like that. And then yeah, hopefully within a week from now I'll be certified, have my driver's license, all that good stuff. So yeah, we're about to leave here. We might grab something to eat. We're gonna stop to do some grocery shopping because we ran out of food. And I'm trying to think of things I can talk about for PSD, but it's pretty basic. You're not learning too much as far as the operation goes. You're just learning your pre-trip. You're learning how to drive the truck. Left turns, right turns, how to back it up. That's basically your PSD. I'm learning a lot more, only because I picked up on a lot of it, and you know, my trainer, I'm just watching him, I ask questions. So I would highly recommend that coming into PSD. If you're watching this video trying to get some ideas about PSD, ask questions. I mean, if you are just not getting pre-trip and you have to solely focus on that, then do that, because you have to know pre-trip probably before you even drive the truck. You know, some trainers won't let you touch that steering wheel until you got your pre-trip down. So if that's what you got to do, then do that. But if you're picking it up quick and you're driving comfortably and everything's okay, then ask questions. This bee is attacking me. Ask those questions. You know, ask questions about the Qualcomm. Go with your trainer into the shipping. When you're at the shipper, go in there, see what that process is. Learn as much as you can, because when you get into TNT, you know, you're gonna learn more, but you don't want to be completely ignorant to everything. You want to kind of know what's going on, learn quickly, right? So I'll update you down the road. Good morning. So we're down the road, somewhere in Utah, back in Utah. Look at this beautiful view. We had to stop over here at this little rest stop last night because we ran out of hours. And look at that, beautiful. So we did take a shower last night after we before we left Fort Morgan, and I tell you what, man, I felt like $1,000,000 after that shower. It was awesome. truck stop shower. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was actually very clean and nice. Hopefully they're all like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, I just want to give a quick update. This is where we are, and we're still on our way to Los Angeles. Just wanted to show this view real quick. Look how beautiful that is. All right, so just take a quick rest stop here in Prem, Nevada, state line. I think that's what this is. And this is the world's largest Chevron gas station. Check this out. On that pump 96. And that goes all the way down to the other end down there. It says it's the world's largest Chevron. Even though it's the world's largest Chevron, as you can see, it goes way down there. Look at all those gas pumps. There's no truck parking though. We had to kind of squeeze in over here. I think we'd have some truck parking here for being such a large establishment. Inside was pretty cool. Once I get a chance, and if I stop by here again on my own truck, when I have more time, I'll try and get some shots on the inside. It was pretty cool. Not sure if you can see it in the video. That's really thick smoke headed towards California. We're stopped here in Baker, California. I'm gonna stay here for the night. All these Tesla charging stations. Everyone coming from California going to Vegas or back the other way. This is where they charge up. Halfway point, I guess. There's only a few trucks here now. I'm sure this will be pretty full by the end of tonight. All right, so we made it to the LA area. We're actually in Long Beach right now, right next to our drop-off. So we don't have to drop off until tomorrow morning, so we have some time to kill. You hear that in the background? You hear that? Look at this. Yeah. They like that view. Went from Denver, Colorado to Long Beach. Look at this view. We're at the Seal Beach Pier. About to have burritos. Good stuff. I got another one. Can't be this close to the beach and not get your toes wet in sand. Cold. Okay, so we just dropped off here in Long Beach, California. Just getting our trailer cleaned out. Then we're gonna head over to Santa Fe Springs, California. It's about 30 minutes from here. We're going to drop this trailer, pick up a loaded trailer. It's already waiting for us, hopefully. And head straight up to Salt Lake City with that load. So yeah, sorry this video is just kind of jumping around here, you know, day by day, just doing a quick update. But you know, during PSD, that's pretty much what you're doing. You're just studying for your test, you know, learning how to drive the truck, things like that, like what I've said. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. You get out here, you get to travel around. It's a lot of fun. You can see different views as you see me posting here. So yeah, I'm coming to the end here of my PSD. I will be heading back to Salt Lake City today. I should be there probably tomorrow. So yeah, I'll continue to keep you updated along the way. Thanks for sticking around this long. Alright, so I wasn't able to post too much coming back to Salt Lake City. It was a pretty lengthy drive, and I did most of the driving for good reasons. You know, my trainer wanted to get me squared away for my testing here. So we're just right outside of Salt Lake City, and we're about 45 minutes from the Prime Terminal. So we got here early enough, but the receiver doesn't want to take our load until tomorrow morning. So we gotta wait here. It's what? We got here around 6 p.m. and we gotta wait till they open at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So we're gonna wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to drive down the street and deliver this load. Then we're gonna go back to the Prime yard, and I'm done with over-the-road PSD training. The next 3 days will consist of what they call pad work. And basically what that is we're going to be doing all of the backing maneuvers that are going to be in the actual DOT test for me to get my license. So I've done a lot of backing already, you know, going into the docks, and I backed into our parking spot where we are here today, the truck stop. So, but that's different when you're on the pad. It's a specific backing maneuver you have to do. Actually, there's like 3 or 4 of them you have to do to pass the test. So that's why we'll be practicing for the next 3 days. So right now we're just here at the truck stop, hanging out, had my dinner. I'm here on the top bunk, just resting. Let's see, there's all my stuff down there. So this is what I'm talking about when you're sleeping with your stuff. There it is. That's you see how it is. You don't have a lot of room. This is my view here. Turn off this light so you can see. This is my view. Out my little window here, up top bunk. All the trucks parked out there. That is the truck stop. Sorry. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'll keep you guys updated for the next 3 days as part of this PSD training part 2. Let you know what's going on, and then this coming Saturday, after my 3 days on the pad, I'm doing my test, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I have to do my pre-trip, I have to do my backing, and a road test. And yep, I'm hoping I can pass all 3. They call it a trifecta, and you get a bonus. My trainer will get a bonus. All right, everyone, I just finished my 3rd day on the pad. So let me just go over what I did for the last few days. So on day 1, it was very basic. We practiced our back line straight back, and yeah, I mean, I did that like maybe 3 times, and my trainer was like, yeah, you got it, let's move on to something more difficult, because that's really easy. So then he showed me how to do what's called driver and passenger offsets, where you're basically going to pull all the way forward outside of a box that your truck and trailer were inside of, pull all the way out. And depending if you're going to the driver's side or the passenger side, there's different maneuvers you have to do to get your trailer to back in to those spots, both to the right, to your left and to the right. So you practice that a few times. We actually did that for about 3 hours. That's what we did. We just practiced all those backing maneuvers. He showed me the different points I had to go over. My trainer is awesome. He made it super simple, and I felt confident because of that. Which is what you need going into this phase of the PSD, which is right before testing. And then, 2nd day, same thing, backline offsets, and then he introduced parallel parking. So yes, you have to parallel park on both the driver's side and passenger side. Same thing, you pull out of the box, and you got to set up for your driver's side parallel park, just like you'd parallel park a car, and then also you pull back up into your passenger side. So you have to do both sides. And we practiced that for about 3 hours. And then we also went out on a city drive to practice the actual drive portion of the test that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And then on the 3rd day, today, our final day on the pad, we went over all of that. We went over the straight line backing, the offsets, parallel parking, and then we went through the alley dock. So basically you pull out of your box, then you have to position you come out of the box, you got to position your trailer and truck to basically turn very tight and into another box. And they said that was the easiest one to do. For me, I struggled on that one the most. They say offset is the most difficult one. That one was pretty simple for me. I mean, I guess everyone's just different, but for me, the alley docking was, not that it's hard, I just had a hard time figuring out how to do it. But I figured it out. I'm confident that I'll get it done. The good thing about the backing portions of a test is all point based. So you can screw up a little bit. You don't have to be perfect. As long as you don't get too many points, you're good. And also you don't have to do every single one of those backing maneuvers on your test. You only get 3. You only have to do 3 of those maneuvers. You don't know what they're going to be until your actual test day, until you're actually doing the maneuvers. They don't tell you what your maneuvers are going to be. But out of all those backing maneuvers, you only have to do 3. So hopefully I don't get the alley dock, because that was the one I struggled with. Everything else, piece of cake, no problem. Parallel parking is a little challenging also, only because there's several steps you have to do, but it's easy. You know, you just have to learn how to do it. That's what these 3 days were, just learning how to do our backing. That's all we focus on, is backing, fine-tuning our pre-trip, which I have down, and the road test, which I should be fine. I've already driven over 2,000 miles in this truck, so a simple city test shouldn't be too difficult. Just gotta make sure I know what my speed limits are, don't impede traffic, know my bridge heights, my bridge weight limits, my overpass heights. Don't hit no curbs with any of your tires, and don't run no red lights. Sounds like a lot, but it's pretty simple. So that's it, guys. I'm done with PSD training. I've made it. I'm done. I want to thank my trainer, David. He was great. There was only one day out of our entire almost 12 days, 13 days we worked together. Let's just say 2 weeks. We worked together for 2 weeks. There's only one day that we bumped heads a little and kind of got on each other's nerves, and even then it wasn't that bad. But I think that should bring up a good point also, that you want that to happen, sort of. You know, obviously you want to get along with the person you're stuck with inside of the truck for such a long time, but when you're actually doing a maneuver and you get frustrated and it creates tension, I think that's a good thing, because you're going to be by yourself one day, or with your partner if you're doing teams, and you're going to run into a situation where you're going to say, F it, I'm done with this. You know, I've hit a wall and I can't do this damn alley dock. I'm so frustrated. I've pulled forward 20 times. I can't dock this truck. I'm done. You know, or there may be some other scenario that'll just get you flustered. So that, you know, kind of gets you prepared for that. And how are you going to work through that? Because obviously you're not going to quit. You're just upset. You're having a bad day. How are you going to get through that? So for me, that was practice for a bad day. But other than that, you know, I love David. He was a great trainer. I would recommend him to most people. And yeah, I'll gotta do my test tomorrow, so I will definitely be making a video on my test. I apologize for this being such a long video, and thank you if you stuck around this long. I really appreciate it. There's just a lot to it, and only so much I could do as far as documenting it. But I promise my videos will get better from this point out. You know, I got to pass my test tomorrow, and we'll move on from there. So I will keep you updated. Thanks, everyone. I will let you know how my driver's license test goes. See you later.